When we talk about talent development in sport, one of the biggest debates is whether talent is something you are born with or something that is developed. Historically, many systems focused on early success and physical markers, but research now tells us that talent is complex, dynamic, and highly dependent on environment. Today, I will briefly explore key talent development modules, compare early and late specialization pathways, and show how effective systems prioritize long-term development over short-term performance. So, what is talent? For young athletes, talent often means more than just winning. Children associate talent with mastering tasks, social approval, and personal breakthroughs. Zuch and Wilkinson, 2017. This challenges the idea that talent is purely genetic. While genetics matter, research strongly supports the role of nurture, such as coaching quality, training experiences, and social environment. Martindale et al. 2005. A good example is football academies. Two players with similar physical profiles can develop very differently depending on coaching support, confidence, and the opportunities to learn from mistakes. Early versus late specialization. The long-term athlete development model highlights two pathways. Team sports like football or rugby league generally benefit from late specialization, moving through stages such as fundamental movement skills, learning to train, and finally training to compete and win. In contrast, sports like gymnastics often require early specialization due to peak performance occurring at a young age. However, early specialization carries risks. Burnouts, overuse injuries, and dropout. A well-known real-life example is young footballers who peak early, dominate youth competitions, but fail to transition to senior levels once maturation advantage disappears. Deliberate practice and long-term commitment. Ericksson's theory of deliberation practice suggests that elite performance requires roughly 10 years or 10,000 hours of structured, purposeful practice. Ericsson et al., 1993. Importantly, this is not about mindless repetition. Athletes progress through stages at the romance phase, precision phase, and integration phase, each demanding increasing commitment and psychological resilience. For example, elite rugby players often spend years refining decision-making under pressure, not just improving fitness or strength. Côté et al. 2003 proposed that sampling specialization investing model, arguing that exposure to multiple sports in childhood develops broader athletic skills. This approach is reinforced by the athletic skills model, ASM, where athletes become athletes first, specialists later. Woodworm-Hult et al. 2018. A real-world example of this is AFC Ajax, where youth players spend up to 50% of their early development engaging in other sports. This has been linked to improved coordination, creativity, and lower injury risk. Similarly, Manchester United's performance pathway emphasizes curiosity and deliberate play before technical specializations. Martindale et al. 2005 argues that effective talent systems share common features long-term. This aligns with bioecological and biopsychosocial models, which recognize the talent development occurs through interactions between the athlete and their environment. Wilkinson's research in rugby league reinforces this, describing talent development as having no silver bullet. In conclusion, talent is not a fixed trait, but a developing process shaped by time, environment, and opportunity. The most effective talent development models prioritize long-term athlete growth, psychological well-being, and adaptive skill development over early success by focusing on a whole athlete, physically, psychologically, and socially. Coaches and organizations increase the likelihood of producing not just elite performers, but resilient individuals capable of sustaining performance at the highest level.